So you talk, Jason, about being able to pretty much define your work and your company having trust in you. Do you feel that Point Positive played a part in helping you feel more courageous about saying, this is what I am good at, this is what I can do, this is what I can offer?
Yeah, I think Point Positive definitely gave me the necessary nudge or the push to really believe in myself. Sometimes you think you're right and you might see a few things go your way, and then you're also listening to this voice in your head and saying like, oh, was that luck? Am I just seeing a bunch of heads from a coin that isn't really it? But then when you reach out to so many different people and you start to get the same feedback, you're like, all right, there's definitely a path here. It can't be three heads in a row. If it's 12 heads in a row, this is something more than just luck. And so it definitely gave me that sort of thing that I can look back on and say, oh yeah, this is my justification that I need. If you're not just ironclad self-confident, that you'd have something to be like, oh yeah, this is the thing that's given me that push that has allowed me to go forward and keep going in this direction. And I think building on Richard's point about how you sort of help other people find it, I think Point Positive is probably one of the most direct and simple ways to do it. I think when I'm doing it, I sort of have to listen for language. And so I have to be like, if something happens, it's, why did you describe it in that way? Why did you use these words or those phrases? Is that part of the way you see the world? And is that something you want to explore more of? Because you can phrase it in any way you want. So why have you used those words? And so that's a really long way of a lot of conversations of starting to understand different people. But if you can sort of use systems or tools like Point Positive to very concisely and directly sort of crowdsource this understanding, you can just push people so much further, so much quicker than having to build from these little nuggets that you might find along the way.